Whoa, what a crazy game. 4 overtimes, quadruple overtime. What time did the game end? 1:54 a.m. Eastern time. Everybody's sleeping, still playing a hockey game. Crazy. It should have ended like 4 overtimes ago if it wasn't for that goal being called back. Well, let's take a look at that. So in the first 2 minutes of the first overtime, 2:35 into the first overtime, Ryan Lomberg actually scores, but the goal was called back because the refs said that Colin White was interfering with Frederik Andersen. Actually, it was looking like Chris Drury pushing Colin White into the goaltender's area, and then Frederik Andersen pushed back his skate, clipped Colin White's skate. He got out of position himself, but there was like at least another second or two before the shot went in, and he couldn't get back into position. But they ruled it interference, goalie interference anyway, so the goal is called back. Then what we have to endure through is a double overtime, and then triple overtime, and then quadruple overtime, and then we thought we'd be going to the 5th overtime. Now this game was already one of the longest games played in NHL playoff history. It should be the 6th longest playoff game. We were just about ready for the 5th overtime period, but with 12.7 seconds left, Matthew Tkachuk, off-season big name trade, does it again. So they're on the forecheck. Brett Burns with a weak clearing attempt, and then Slavin tries to dump it out, but gets pickpocketed by Bennett. And then Tkachuk grabs the puck, whips it around, and he scores. With 12.7 seconds left in the overtime period, and they would have gone to another overtime period, and then I'm not sure how much longer they will have to play. Maybe morning, 5 a.m. Oh my god, that was crazy. Good thing it ended. Everybody's getting sleepy. So they couldn't hold on for another 12.5 seconds. Carolina loses game 1 to Florida Panthers. Looks like a bad omen. Well, they would have lost it anyways in the first overtime because it was not a good call by the refs. Anyhow, this was a crazy game. Big battle between two southeastern teams, and it ends 3-2 in favor of the Florida Panthers, this year's 8th seed. But don't forget, they were last year's President's Trophy that choked in the second round with a sweep. But this year looks like they're picking it back up. They improved their team, getting Tkachuk. Huberdeau goes out to Calgary, doesn't make a big impact. His team doesn't even make the playoffs, so that's not a good start for Huberdeau. Hopefully next year he comes back with a stronger campaign. But right now I'm putting in early bets. If Florida wins this Stanley Cup, I bet you Matthew Tkachuk will be the Conn Smythe Trophy winner and MVP of 2023. His impact in these playoffs has just been unbelievable. A few game winners already. If not for him, Florida would not be in this position right now. So my vote's to Matthew Tkachuk for Conn Smythe winner. Well, it's getting late, folks. Just wanted to bring you guys a quickie. I haven't seen such a long playoff game in a long time. So for those of you who missed it, please tune into our quick overtime review, and we'll see you next time. Hope you liked the video. Please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Good night.